Hello everyone and welcome back to The Sims 4 Completion Chronicles. My name is Sahara and if you don't notice, I'm having to do a voiceover again because yet again, my 4-year-old has come into my office and has messed around with all of my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful settings and things on my computer and has muted my microphone once again. So now, after recording and saving and getting started with the upload process, I realized that, oh crap, there are no voices on this video. So we're having to do a voiceover again. Right after I recorded it. Isn't that fun? But anyway, so I decided to let Clive and come on over because he was asking. I was like, sure, we're still friends. And then Sergio just kind of showed up on my doorstep, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you want to be friends, you can come over too. You know, we're still getting like influence and stuff like that from the new pack from Eco Lifestyle. And I was like, well, it can't hurt to have new friends, right? And she hugged him, and I'm like, why are you hugging him? You literally just met him. But anyway, I decided to have her go over here and just kind of help take care of little Brooke, because Brooke was feeling kind of sad. But then Cameron intervened, and I was like, oh, Cameron, what a good daddy, taking care of the baboo. Isn't that awesome? And then he walked away, and Clive kind of messed with the child. And he's thinking, oh, let me call a nanny. And I'm like, it's not your kid. What are you doing? But then we got over here and kind of started taking care of the other one. And then I was like, God, that lightning is so loud. Why did it strike so close? It made my ear hurt. And because the storm had been so bad today, didn't get to take care of the garden like at all. Which is interesting. So, I'm having her kind of, they're just kind of living life right now. Cameron's over here, and he decides to have his umbrella open while he's making a salad. Not really sure about that one, but decided to let him, kind of do it. We got a good reputation because we've been friends with our little baby Brooke, which is so sweet. So anyway, I left Abigail kind of to her own devices, and here I kind of look out the window, and I'm like, oh, you can see their garden outside. That's so sweet. And Cameron is level 2, so he's a pro. I just had Abigail go outside and check the mailbox because I had sent some stuff away to the Geo Council. And I am going to go through and check all of them, even though I don't think any of them fit. But I did go through and check them all. But the frustrating thing here is that I can't even sell the stuff right now because of where we are in the career. It's asking me to make all these potions and inventions and things like that to get to that final step, because we're level 9, guys. Like, we're about to be level 10. Like, we're about to be the top dog. But because of that, I need specific like levels of things like common, uncommon, rare, whatever. So I just decided at this point, like, we're not hurting for money, okay? Like, we can survive. So I decided, you know what we'll do? We'll keep them all. And this is when I realized Abigail's being abducted by aliens. Now I want you to take a second and just look at her needs. Just look at them. They're awful, and here I am trying to get the perfect picture. Because I was just like, of all the days that she could be getting abducted by aliens, today, when her needs are literal garbage, she just had a baby yesterday, guys. Could you not have waited for a second? Could you not have let her enjoy being a mommy for a minute before you decided to abduct her? But Cameron has no clue. He's just like, whatevs. She's out doing her thing, he's like super chill. He's not jealous of her at all. So he's like, whatever. She's living her best life. Doesn't think anything about it. Just goes straight to bed, These two are just hanging out in the baby's room, which I don't get at all, but whatever. So I kind of speed through it a little bit, and here she comes. She's back. Now look at her needs. Do you think we're going to have a successful day at work tomorrow? Because it's not looking great. It's not looking great at all. So I have her eat something really quickly baby's awake, but not crying yet. So I decide, you know what? Needs. Take care of your needs. Take care of your needs. We have to have a good day at work tomorrow. We've had two really crappy days in a row. Now the baby's crying. So I have Cameron wake up and go take care of the little nugget here. Um, and I'm just thinking, get Abigail as much sleep as possible. Get Abigail as much sleep as possible. Get her needs as high as you can before you take her to work. Because if we don't get her needs high, we're never gonna finish this job. And I'm getting to that point where it's getting so repetitive. And I think I mentioned this in one of the last episodes. Like, the jobs that they added were great, and they offered some new gameplay, but they get really repetitive after a while, and it's very hard to like be excited about going and doing the same thing that you've been doing over and over and over again. So that's kind of where I'm at with the whole you know Abigail being a scientist and things like that, which I'm kind of looking forward to Brooke and the Rose generation, because the Rose generation is actually a politician, if I remember correctly. Let's pull that up while we're doing this right here. All right, so not so berry. There it is. Okay, so here we go. Little Simsy. Alright, so the Rose generation says, you had everything you desired as a child, but were always longing for more. As an adult, you have a hard time committing to relationships as you're focused on your career. If we had a workaholic trait in The Sims 4, you would have it. You have absolutely no maternal instincts whatsoever, but you still love your child with all your heart. So, it says, traits are hot-headed, snob, and romantic. Serial romantic is the aspiration. Career politician. Have only one child is one of the rules. Master the politician career and complete the serial romantic aspiration. Master the charisma skill. Leave someone at the altar and get married for the first time as an elder. So, lots of new and exciting things to do. And I know I just kind of went on a tangent here, but I was just letting Abigail live her life. Now, when we get to our job, I want you to look at her energy bar. And I want you to remember from the last episode just how terrible we did on 2 days in a row of work, because we literally had none of the materials we needed. So her energy bar, whew, it's a bad thing, y'all. It's not good. So I'm thinking, okay, how do I do this? So there was a lot of pausing and there was a lot of stop and go on this day. Like, a lot of times I'll just let it run as I'm going around and clicking on new things to do. But there was a lot of stop and go on this day. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even like sparing my friends at this point. Like, Alice, you're gonna have to clean, and I'm gonna mind control you to do it, and stuff like that. Because honestly, at this point, Alice, if you don't understand that I'm still your friend, even if I use my sim ray on you, like, what have we been doing for the past, you know, 2 years of our lives? Like, I know it's been longer than 2 years because she went from young adult and adult, and they kind of have been growing up together, but, like, honestly, what have you been doing with your life if you don't realize that you're her friend at this point? Okay, so then I was like, okay, I can make the Slimify Serum or the Fixer's Luck. So I went and looked, and again, remember, I'm keeping literally everything at this point. So I decided, you know what, we'll make Fixer's Luck. That seems pretty quick and easy. We'll go ahead and do that. And look at, she's just so tired, and I feel so bad for her. But it is what it is, and we're going to make it through this. So she's making her Fixer's Luck serum now. Then she's supposed to drink that. So I have her drink it. Yeah, and like, she's literally gonna walk to the other side to that nice bench in the front lobby, which that's what I'm calling it, because that's what it looks like to me, like a front lobby or waiting area. She's gonna walk over there. She's gonna drink it, and then she's gonna try to take a nap. Bless her heart. And I'm like, no, 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 you can't take a nap right now. We have things to do. And I was going to try to be polite and, go do the coffee machine because everybody was using the computers downstairs. But, he was cleaning there, and I'm like, well, gonna have to kick somebody off. And I decided to kick the new girl off because I was like, at least Kay's been here. Like, Kay knows me. Um, I don't know anything about this new chick. Like, whatever. Alright, so then it says drink or give away the need fixer serum, which I already had one, and I was like, ooh, you know what we should do is we should drink that because that is going to help us so much. It's going to fix all of our needs. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. We're just kind of struggling at this point. So then it said make it lunchtime, which I was like, oh, that's easy, quick and painless, mind control, eat, mind control, eat, mind control, eat. Again, notice that she's trying to take a nap. Bless her. I couldn't believe how desperate she was to take a nap. I felt so bad for her. But I was like, whatever, we can just go ahead and get these out of the way. This won't take long. So she's doing that. And I have her go ahead and, mind control K. And that's when I was like, what happened? Because I did drink a fixer, and that's when I realized, oh, it wasn't right. So then I'm looking at other things we can do, and then she passes out. Bless her. But I was like, well, I can't stop it, so I'm going to go ahead and look and see what I can do. And this is when I realized, Spark Drive is the one I was stuck on yesterday, but I can get carrots. Carrots are relatively easy to come into, possession of. So I'm going to get some carrots and make the Slimify serum. So I just let her kind of sleep it off, Come on, girl. You can do it. I believe in you. She wakes up. Perfection. She opens it, and the first one we open, we get carrots, and I'm like, oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas. So I'm going to go over here and make a Slimify potion. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was looking at some of the other ones because I was like, I don't think I've ever actually read all of these potions and the things that they need. So have her checking on those. And she's going to make a Slimify potion. And then it says contact aliens, which I was like, dear Lord, we do not need to contact the aliens. Like, do you not know what we just went through? We do not need to contact the aliens, but we did it anyway because that's an easy thing. Like, she doesn't even have to walk anywhere. She just pulls out a remote and there it goes. And then it said start a neighborhood hive mind, and I thought it would be really funny if we did knockout because I literally was like, I'm gonna like do this and she's gonna hit level 3 and then I'm gonna have her go nap. So I thought it would be funny if everybody took a nap at the same time she did. Like, nobody needs to see me napping at work. Now you're all asleep. Ha. So I had her do that. And then we basically just napped. We watched people wake up and walk around because they're waking up now. And like go about their daily lives and their business. And we napped. And it is what it is because she desperately needed a nap. And I just had her nap until time to go. And you'll notice that her needs are still just terrible. Bless her. It's hard being a new mom and a working mom at that. So I had her kind of, like just pushing and pushing and pushing herself into all these different situations. So when she gets home, I'm like, okay, girl, we're going to fix your needs. So I had her, I just wanted to check on the mail. But I had her kind of take care of her needs. And what I had her do is just kind of go over there and eat, I think is what I had her do first. Did I have her cook? I think I actually had her cook something because, she wanted to grab the thing that she can't eat, even though she had stuff in there that she could eat. She chose to grab the bacon and eggs, which I still don't understand, but whatever. So she's going to make some garlic noodles just to give us another option of something that she can eat without me forgetting that she is a vegetarian again for the umpteenth thousandth time. So I had her do that, and then I was like, well, her fun's really low, so what can we do to get our fun up really quick? We can go have a little woohoo. Just a little woohoo, because that raises fun very, very quickly. And I will remind everyone that I do still have the risky woohoo mod going on, so like this could result in a baby. could not, but it could. So anyway, of course, right as they, go to enjoy their time together, baby starts crying, and so I was like, okay, this chick needs to sleep. She needs to sleep. That doesn't make her a bad mom. That just means that she needs to sleep. If she's gonna work and she's gonna be the one bringing home the bacon, she needs to sleep. So, Daddy, you're up. And he went in there and took care of the little baby. And now he's going to eat him something because it's really not that late. And, right at midnight she wakes up because she has to pee. Bless her. So I had her go ahead and do that and go right back to bed. And with Cameron, I let him eat and then he went to bed. So then we zoom through time here, and it said, oh, you can go to university. And I kind of went on a little tangent here about how while university offered some interesting things in this iteration, I was not super impressed. Like I don't feel the replayability as much with this one as I might have in some of the earlier games. But that's just me. We're all entitled to our opinion. I just remember in some of the older games, like being like, I wanted to send all of my kids to university. And maybe it's because I'm older and, I don't regret going to college. I'm actually working on my master's degree now, so I definitely don't regret going to college. But maybe it was just the rose-colored, like, oh, I can't wait to be a grown-up and do all these amazing things and go to college and be on my own. And, I love being an adult, let me be clear on that, but there's a lot of things that go into being an adult or even a college student that you don't realize until you become one. And one thing that I actually did say in here was that one thing I feel like they kind of only barely touched upon was how much money it costs to actually go to college. Like, it's great that they have the repo man and all that, but, I don't feel like college is expensive enough in The Sims. So that's just my personal opinion. I know there's a mod out there where you can fix that, which is great, but yeah, I feel like, might be giving people a little bit of a false sense of what that's like, especially here in the States. I know it's different in other countries, but here in the States, man, it's not a joke. Upper education is not a joke. Especially when it comes to the price. So, anyway, we went to work and I was like, we're having a good day today. We're having a good day today. We're having a good day today. And I just kept saying it. So she's going to mix up her serum. And then that didn't take long. Wow. What in the world was that, Sahara? I just lost it there for a second. I guess I'm tired too. I'm not a new mom. Mine's 4 years old, but man, maybe I need to take a nap. But anyway, I had her make that serum, and then she's reading, because they were like, read a book. And so I was going to give the serum to the new girl, but then I realized that, she's pregnant, so she can't have a serum. So then I was like, you know what? I'll just drink it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So after she reads, she's going to drink that serum really quickly. Come on. And I was like, oh, look at her. What an angel. Going and putting the books back. I remember in The Sims 3, literally, if you ever got a book off the bookshelf, it was always going to end up on the floor. And then you would have neat Sims in The Sims 3 who would be like, why is it so dirty? Why is nothing put away? And I'm like, you literally just put that on the floor. Why are you complaining? Pick it up and put it where it goes. Okay, and then I was like, okay, mind control, that's super easy. And I was like, I'm not even trying to get away from using it on my friends, because at this point, if Alice doesn't realize that we're friends, then I don't know what else I can do to make her understand that. So, I had them change into their swimwear just because I think it's funny. I mean, no real reason, not trying to be creepy or anything. I just think it's funny to watch all these scientists, like straight-laced, hard-working scientists walking around in their their bathing suits. It's funny. And they just keep doing their regular job like nothing happened, and I think it's really funny. That's why I tend to go back and forth between their swimwear and their pajamas, because that's also funny. Alright, so she's gonna change him, or have him change. And then I was like, all right, come on, give me something easy. And I was like, synthetic food, I can make that. I can make that. That's easy. All right, so went in here, got a synthetic food because it literally just takes plants, which is so easy. And it's not specific plants, literally any plant, which is amazing. So I had her make that. And then I was like, who am I going to give this to? So I decided I would give it to Kay because I've already, forced Alice to do two things today with mind control. And I was like, maybe giving her a serum and being like, test this would be too much. So then it said, use the simmer, and I was like, God, I've done a lot of that today. Maybe I can invent something. And then I realized that I didn't have the stuff I needed to invent the things. So I went right back to what I know and what I love, which is mind control. And poor Alice, she just kind of got caught in the crossfire again. But I was like, no, we're having a good day. We're going to have a good day. We're going to hit level 3 and it's going to be amazing. And you know what? We're going to have such a good day that we're going to have some extra time to be able to go and get some more elements and minerals and things like that. So I had her come out here and dig. And we basically spent the rest of our time digging. Because at some point, we're going to finish that collection. And I'm here for it because I'm a little irritated and I'm a little tired of digging for stuff. I know it's supposed to be a challenge, but my gosh, it seems like I have dug up so much stuff at this point, and I'm just missing one thing, two, if you look in the actual menu. Oh, but then I was like, okay, we're almost done. So I went ahead and started the wrap up process. And guys, I am so sorry that I had to record it. Believe me, you can hear my voice. Like, I've been recording straight now for 40 minutes. And so my voice has had it. But as we're loading in, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Listen, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm having a good time. I know there was a lot of complaining this time, but I really am having a good time. I hope that you're liking it. If you do, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We hit 5 subscribers yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm so touched. I have 5 subscribers. Wow. Calm down, Sahara. But don't forget to leave a comment as well. Like, should we have another baby or should we not? Should we be working towards something else? Maybe you want to see me pushing in Cameron's career once we get through with Abigail. I don't know. But as always, guys, I hope everyone is staying safe and you are healthy, and I hope everyone's having an awesome day, and I will talk to you all in the next episode. Bye.